Solar PV TV once again from Renewable Energy India 2017. And we are together with Sriram, who is one of the founders of Nuevosol, and with Michael Bellmer from LTI ReEnergy. So these two guys joined us yesterday at our C40 Visionary dinner. So when I saw them sitting at the same table, there was something in the air I was feeling, yes? So actually, Michael, why you were sitting yesterday at the same table?
Yeah, we are cooperating with Nuevosol for the Indian market, for the manufacturing of our inverter cabinets. You know, we have this German hard local content strategy, and yes, we see India as a complete strategic market. Of course, for sales reasons, but also for optimization of design, optimization of cost. There are so many things which have been come up in India during the last couple of years. It's really has become a very mature market, and we strive for the potentials of the markets with our partners from Nuevosol, who are one of the leaders, not to say the leader, in racking and structure business.
Okay, so now I would like to ask Sriram, because you and your friend, one of the co-founders, are very young guys, yes? And actually you are so young, but on the other hand you are owning 25%, 30% of the Indian market. So how did you succeed, to reach this goal?
So basically our journey started in the year 2011. So 2011 was the year when India was opening up with the solar policy, and they had a minor target to do 20 gigawatt by 2020. And there was no technological experience for India. And I mean the modules, the inverters, even the mounting structures were being imported. So we saw there a dearth in the market, and we thought, why don't we indigenize the structures? Why don't we design the structures for Indian market and localize and manufacture them here? So with that idea, we started off. And fortunately, we were able to capture maximum of the market because we come from a design background where we can design the entire power plants. So that's it.
So who is your customer?
So our customers are majorly the independent power producers and a part of EPC as well.
And I think that one of the major topics here at the show was the quality, yes?
Mounting structure is one of the key elements. That is where your investment, your 80% of the investment relies on. And we have never compromised on quality, be it on design frame or when you're manufacturing it. Quality was our utmost priority. So I cannot comment on the other BOS elements, but yeah, mounting structures, even the Indian market were it took it a while for the Indian market to, understand the importance of mounting structures and why to have a specialized player to do it. But right now the market understands it, and they are willing to give mounting structures to a qualified designer.
But you are not like just, mounting structure, no? You are providing the whole solution, yeah? And maybe this was the idea that you are cooperating together, yes? You would like to comment, or Michael?
Yeah, let me comment. I mean, absolutely. We like the quality philosophy of Nuevosol. We like the ambition of optimizing the design. Yes, and what they are not yet have in their bundle, but it will be classically tendered away, so to say, by IPPs or EPC companies, is a part of the inverter. And we see huge potential in optimizing the complete DC bundle. So that's the structure, the cabling, the inverter, the module, of course. So to reach higher yield, because at the end of the day, it's about optimized cost, and with an optimized design, obviously, you can reach for a better cost, but even more to get really the maximum output out of your asset, and that's for a long time. So we were carefully studying the market and choose Nuevosol exactly for that. They have the same philosophy. They come from engineering background, and for us it's the same. As part of Körber Group, big engineering group, more than 10,000 people. That's really the focus and most important for us in tackling the market. So what we are promising to the clients together is an optimized DC bundle, which is striving for higher yield, and we are very sure that this is lasting for very long in comparison perhaps to some competitors in the market who want to play short-term in the market. We are here for long, and that's why we are localizing with a gentleman from Nuevosol.
I think, Sriram, that you agree with me that for IPP, especially the quality and reliability is so important, because at the end of the day, they need to earn money during long term, yes?
Right, that's the utmost priority, and I believe IPP is the right intentions. Their priority should be to run the plant for at least 10 or 15 years, or up to whatever the debt and equity of the plant is recovered.
So you would like to extend this partnership to other countries, or you would like to focus on India? So maybe I will ask Sriram, so what is your ambition for the next years?
Right now, our focus is only on India because Indian market itself is a very big market to be, really concentrating on. But yeah, we are open to opportunities where this will take us, and definitely we can, partner for other markets as well.
Yeah, I think this is a strategic part of what we're doing here. It's not only covering the market for the Indian IPPs, but also using India as a hub for exporting in other markets for sure. Yeah? And this doesn't have to be limited to our inverters. If the package works around the other way around as well, right? So we can open Nuevosol access to other markets. This is really part of.
So like a win-win situation.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's absolutely win-win. Yeah.
Okay. So last question, because Michael, you are one of the founders of H2H, yes? And I noticed yesterday that your new partners in India, they are like typical H2H businessmen, yeah?
Yes, I think you're right on this point. H2H means human to human. At the end, we are talking about project business, and we are very much believing that the interfaces between parties have to become smaller and smaller, more efficient. For this one, you have to talk to each other, as simple as that. We're not a component supplier who is just selling his stuff over the counter, so to say, by unknown channels. This is not our business. We are going into the design of the people we're discussing with that. So, and this requires, of course, that you are dealing with those people. I think that's particularly our strengths, our strategy. And with Nuevosol, part of a partnership is that you're getting along with each other, that you have the same way of thinking. Yeah, it's like a good marriage in a way, right? There are also perhaps sometimes bad times, but more important, there are good times and there are joint ambitions. And this is what we definitely have, yeah?
And Sriram, how important is, this human-to-human relationship in India?
It's really important. I mean, considering the fraternity that we are in, solar is one energy sector which I would say doesn't require any advertising. I mean, inherently there are so many advantages of solar energy. It's maintenance free, it's easily scalable, it can be constructed in a low time frame. So I believe we should, explore the synergies together and, build towards, whatever we were discussing yesterday, 100% renewables. That should be our ultimate goal to, in the future. In the next 10 or 15 years, that's what I want to see my country to be in.
So I wish you guys at the end that your marriage will never meet divorce, yeah? And I would like to propose that you shake hands together, yeah, officially for Solar PV TV. And thumbs up for solar. Okay, thank you so much. That was Solar PV TV from Renewable Energy India, together with two new partners on the Indian market, with Sriram from Nuevosol and Michael from LTI ReEnergy. Thanks for watching.